Yo, what is up guys, Tiimedesign here, back again with a new video. On today's video, I'll be showing you guys the best money methods for this week to make you hundreds of thousands of dollars or even millions of dollars in GTA 5 Online. Now the money methods I'll be showing in today's video are going to be perfect for everybody, even if you're a beginner player or an experienced player with already tons of money in GTA 5 Online. These money methods are still going to be good for you. So if you do enjoy today's video or found it helpful, I would greatly appreciate it if you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button. My goal is to hit 50,000 subscribers. I do post daily GTA 5 content such as GTA 5 money methods, GTA 5 glitches, and modder outfits, so consider subscribing if you haven't already. And while you're at it, can go ahead and drop a like. And now let's get into the money methods. Now the number one best money method I recommend for you to go ahead and do is going to be the KO Preco heist. Now just hear me out. If you don't know, you're able to go ahead and do the KO Preco heist solo, which means you're going to be able to get over $1 million every single time you do it, since you're able to get all 100% of the split, right? Well, the cut. Yeah, so and also this here takes me about like 40 to 50 minutes to complete everything, like the setups, the gathering intel, and even the heist. It takes me about like 40 to 50 minutes. So basically, if you grind out KO Preco for like a whole entire day, you could probably make over $5 million, or even like probably get to $10 million if you just grind out KO Preco. Since it takes you about like 40 to 50 minutes, well, that's for me. I don't know about you, it could probably take you more, probably could take you less, but for me, it takes me about 40 to 50 minutes to complete the heist, setups, and everything. Alright, now for this heist, I was supposed to steal a pink diamond. Now guys, the pink diamond gets me about like 1.3 million, so this is how much it gave me right there, 1.3 million in total. Now I could have got way more money than 1.3 million if I would have went for secondaries. I could probably made like 1.7 1.5 million dollars, but since I was getting shot up and I had like a whole bunch of people chasing me, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna just dip on the secondary loot and just go straight to the submarine. So I ended up taking the pink diamond, which netted me 1.3 million. Now guys, keep in mind, this here took me about like in total to finish everything, setups, gathering intel, and the like heist. In total, it took me like 40 minutes in total to complete everything. All right, now the heist, it took me half of it, which was 20 minutes. Like that was annoying, but I was stuck at the fingerprint scanner. But yeah, so yeah, you guys can make some crazy catch. If you really grind out KO Preco in just one day, you could probably make over $10 million. Right, even if you're a beginner and own the submarine somehow, you guys can make some crazy catches grinding it out. All right, so yeah, this is the first money method, and I recommend for you not do not sleep on KO Preco. Right, just do not sleep on it. It's some good cash right there. But yeah, so yeah, now I'll be showing you guys the next best money method I recommend for you guys to go ahead and do for this week right here. So yeah, on to the next one. Now the first money method on today's list is going to be the time trial for this week. Now if you don't know, if you complete the time trial, it gives about $100,000 in 2 minutes, right? If you complete the time trial on the time they give us, and it's located right here in Stap City. Now the finish line is going to be located at this exact location. It's going to be right by the clip star, so go ahead and set a waypoint over there, and this is the path we're going to be taking. All right, now come over here and just press right D-pad on it, and all you want to do now is follow the waypoint all the way to the checkpoint. All right, it's super easy to do. Now this thing here it's not hard at all. All right, you just want to go and follow the waypoint, and that's pretty much it. Now I recommend for you to go ahead and use tutorial for this one. Now if you cannot afford the tutorial, I also recommend for you to go ahead and use the baddie 801. That motorcycle goes for about like $8,000 on I believe Southern San Andreas, so you can go ahead and get it from there, or you can find it on the streets as well. It's very common on the streets, the baddie 801. A lot of NPCs do drive that motorcycle, so you can also get it from there if you are like a beginner player and just need 100,000 real quick. And yeah, so go ahead and get that. All right, or the Hokuto drag, that's also a pretty good bike and it's super cheap. All right, now also be careful on these turns right here that are going to be upcoming right here. Now it did take me 2 tries. First one I failed because I was going too fast on this turn and ended up going into the ditch, so make sure you be careful on that. And also this part right here, I don't know why both of them almost like crash, right? So make sure you be careful. All right, now this upcoming turn, all you want to do is go and take a shortcut right here. So go towards this like hill area, just go right through it. Don't take the turn, just cut through. Okay, just cut through right there, and there you go. Now you just save yourself so much time. Right, now this one is super easy to do. Now this part, all you want to do is just be careful, you know, like the hill parts, just be careful on that part, because sometimes cars are gonna be coming up. You'll see what I'm talking about in a few. All right, this part right here. Okay, so be careful on it. I was going super fast, so somehow I did not crash until the end. Right, so just be careful. All right, so make sure you slow down on these turns, because you really don't know if there's a car coming out or anything like that, so be careful. So yeah, so I was doing super good until I saw that car. I thought I was gonna turn, so I ended up hitting that. Now guys, do not worry, if you do crash once on this race, you could probably still be able to finish it, because even though I crashed here, I was still able to finish it under the time. Alright, so the finish line is located right here. I had 2 more seconds on the clock and I was able to beat it, and there you go, 100,000 just like that. So if you are a beginner player, this is the perfect money method for you, right? Since this one, it requires almost nothing. Okay, you can literally find a car, the baddie 801 off the streets, and do this, and you can get 100,000 just like that, right? You don't need an expensive motorcycle to complete this. You can literally use a baddie 801, which goes for like 8,000, and also on the streets. So now let's go and check out the next money method for this week. Now the next money method on today's list is going to be the Arena War series. Now if you don't know, for this week only, it's going to be double money and double RP if you do all Arena War series. Now you can find it by going to the arena or by going to your pause menu, then going to online, the jobs, and then it should be right there saying Arena War, and then you can start any one you want. Now most of these Arena War jobs pay you about a minimum of 20,000 all the way up to 200,000. If it's a close tie game like neck and neck game, you can win up to 200,000, right? Now the one I am doing, it's kind of like capture the flag, kind of. Not, well, not really. Basically all we gotta do is drive around and get these checkpoints, and the other team has to like blow us up by RC banditos, turrets, or like traps and all that. Now I actually did have tons of fun playing this job right here. Now I recommend you to go ahead and start this one up. Well, you don't have to start this exact one because there are like tons of other Arena War series you can do that are double money this week only, so make sure you go ahead and do them. And also I am going to be streaming this weekend and probably weekday on Friday and all that, so make sure you guys do have notifications on because I'm going to be streaming it, and you guys can also go ahead and join up on the stream. So yeah, make sure you do turn notifications on. So this is how much it ended up paying us. Now keep in mind that we only played up to 2 rounds on this job right here. Now if we did have it up to the maximum of 4 or 5 rounds, we could have got more than 80,000 or 100,000 just by doing this right here, but we only had it up to 2 rounds. Alright, so we ended up getting paid 46,000. Also keep in mind, the more players you have, the more money you get, and also the more rounds you play, the more money you get. Alright, so if you do want to make the most and max out the most amount of cash you can get tons of players and just play the most amount of rounds you can possibly play. Alright, and now let's go and check out the next money method for this week. Now the next best money method for this week is going to be the RC Bandito time trial. Now if you don't know, basically this is the exact same as the regular time trial, but this one needs an RC Bandito, right? So if you do not own an RC Bandito, you cannot do this, sadly, but you do get 100,000 by doing this if you complete it under 1 minute and 30 seconds. All right, so if you do own the RC Bandito, this is a perfect way to get an easy 100,000 just like that. All right, now the RC Bandito for this week isn't that hard, honestly. It only took me about 3 tries to finish it. First try, see how the route is. Second try, I redo it, failed, and then third try, I got it. All right, so it's super easy to do if you are a beginner player and somehow own an RC Bandito. So make sure you guys go ahead and do this one. It's super easy to do, and all you want to do is go and follow the waypoints, and that's pretty much it. So I'll go and speed up the video for you guys until I finish the time trial. And there we go, about to finish it, and just like that, 100,000, easy as that. All right, basically this is easy, $300,000 just like that. All right, for doing the regular time trial and this time trial. All right, so if you do own an RC Bandito, make sure you go ahead and do these money methods as soon as possible before they do change the locations, because every week the time trials do change locations. All right, so if you're watching this video a week from now, the locations may be different, but they still pay the same amount of cash, right? So I hope you did enjoy today's video. If you are new to the channel, consider subscribing. I do post GTA 5 videos such as GTA 5 money methods, outfits, and GTA 5 glitches, so consider subscribing if you haven't already. And while you're at it, can you go ahead and drop a like? Let's hit 150 likes on today's video. I greatly appreciate it, and TiimeDesign signing out. Peace.